All right, hit seekers, welcome back for break number 2 of the night, but number 1 that we filled. We have a 3-box 2020 Prizm pick your team, not random team, pick your team. And I'm just gonna leave the showcase the way that it was because we saw everything there. The first one was a blast. We got a nice dispersion of rookies. Really, good run of each of the rookies. We got a Tua, Herbert, and a couple of Burrows. So far, the product's been great. A little upset that Panini shorted us on points, on an auto by giving us points. And so bummed about that. But we're going to go ahead and dive right in. I know somebody asked, I think it was Anthony, about the grading giveaway that we're doing, the PSA grading sub. We are going to random that off at the end. So I'm going to random off both $75 PSA subs for getting these filled. And if you guys want to use them on this break, you're more than happy to. And again, just really excited to be spending the evening with you breaking Prizm Football. I just saw somebody listed a full case Prizm Football, and the prices were crazy, absolutely crazy. But I think they're going to fill it, which is even crazier. But I'm excited. Thank you guys for the fill. I'm excited for this 3-box break because I think, again, 3 boxes, more chances it hits. Should be a nice dispersion of the rookies. Excited for all you guys who got in on this one. And thanks to everybody who got in on the random to fill. We use that as a way to, again, get these things filled pretty quickly. Right now, we have a 2-box random ready to go. So that is listed on the Facebook page. And so, if you are interested in jumping in, that's a good one to jump into. There are 12 boxes in a case, Doug. 12 in a case. So we went through about 5 of them so far. We'll see how many make it through the night that I rip myself. Kidding. We wouldn't do that. I think the other hit seekers, my dad they'd probably kill me if I did that. But that's why I volunteered to rip this break, because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to rip my own box of this. Oh, man. But we are going to have some fun. We're hopefully going to pull something amazing out of this. Really nice. I'd love to see a really nice Prizm auto. We got I think the biggest hit we had last break, we got an RPA, which I thought was really cool. You don't see those a lot in Prizm. But we also got a Tom Brady purple, which is numbered 125, I think. So with that, we're going to get started here. Make sure we're in focus. Again, we'll sleeve up all the rookies. We'll go through all the color. Good luck, everybody. Excited to jump into number 2. McGinnis, Renfro, Khalil Mack, Amari Cooper. Our first color, Jim McMahon. Jim McMahon, and this is called Purple Power. It's numbered to 49. Get that in the sleeve. And then we got 2 rookies back-to-back. Laviska Shenault, both wide receivers, going to the Jaguars. Jaguars are going to R.J. Sargent. And T. Higgins going to the Bengals. The Bengals this break are going to Parker Wilson. Parker, thanks for jumping in on the Bengals this break. Get those guys in a case. All right. We will keep going. Malcolm Butler, Dexter Lawrence, Travis Kelce, Barry Sanders, Anthony Miller, Silver. Anthony Miller, Silver, going to the Bears. So the Bears got 2 color out of the first box, and those Bears are going to Dylan Anstead. And then we got a nice Hunter Henry Hyper. These Hypers are really beautiful in person. number to 175. Hunter Henry. Number to 175 going to the Chargers spot. Chargers and Travis Queen. I'm pulling for you, Travis. A nice big Herbert would be great. So we'll get a color stack going. We'll get a rookie stack going. All right. And we will keep going. Zach Moss. CeeDee Lamb. Rookie card. That's what you like to see right there. Sutton, Teddy Bridgewater, Jared Goff, Devontae Parker, Brilliance. You got a nice Keenan Williams for the Jets, orange. And the orange are numbered to 249. Get a nice 249 there. Put that in the color pile. You got Uchi, Claypool. So we got CeeDee Lamb and Claypool. We actually, in this box so far, we've gotten pretty much all of the wide receiver rookies. Claypool, CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, Laviska Shenault. See if we can get a box with all of the quarterback rookies. I think that would be fun. All right. Still need the. Actually, we're going to get CeeDee Lamb up on the showcase because he's been playing real well. All right. Yeah, Justin Jefferson and Jerry Jr. Well, the box isn't over yet, Derek. So we will get, maybe we will get those two. Maybe we won't. Who knows? All right, McLaurin, Farrell, Ingram. And our next hit. Oh, there we go. Henry Ruggs, another wide receiver. The third. It is the Green Scope Auto, numbered to 75. It's a nice card going to the Raiders. Raiders are going to Derek Simon. Look at you, Derek. Nice hit. It's a beautiful card. Get him up on the showcase. That's an awesome card. DiNucci, Kenny Anderson, Mahomes, Sweat, Leonard Fournette, Silver. I think the Silvers are just, they're so like brilliant in person. They're so cool that I'm excited about the Silvers. I don't love any time you get anything Patrick Mahomes. There was actually a really fun podcast I listened to this week about cards, and they were talking about Patrick Mahomes getting the LeBron treatment, which is pretty awesome, pretty funny to think about, but it's true. Like every week, he's consistently putting up numbers like no one else, and it's almost expected at this point. And because of that, there's a blue Calvin Ridley. The blue wave to 199 going to the Falcons, and the Falcons are going to Dylan Anstead. Doug, the podcast is called Card Talk, and it comes out every Wednesday. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's a card shop owner, and I forget his name, but his Instagram handle is Card Collector 2. Tricon Smith Hyper at a 175. That Hyper is going to the Saints and Bradley. Nice hit, Bradley. But it's a really great podcast because they do a lot of analysis in the market to determine what's going up, what's going down, like who knows, and they just have really good things to talk about. There's a nice Cam Akers. Case. All right. McCourty. Michael Gallup. Kamara. Fireworks. Aaron Donald. This is a Keenan Williams for the Jets. Red Wave at a 149. Jets are going to Mike Van Ripper. Mike the guy who caught his spot. Nice hit, Mike. I'm glad we could pull you some color here. I'm also glad you could call your shot with respect to your random team. That's very rare. All right, Coulter, Colin Johnson, Connor, Rudolph, Nick Bosa lockdown. Got a Patrick Queen rookie card, Neville Gallimore rookie, Geno Atkins, who's no longer a Bengal, Babe Ruth. That's funny. That is really funny. Hold on 1 second. We're going to get that fixed. All right, there we go. Did not want to let those fall. So we didn't. All right. Okay, got a little bit left in box 1. Still would love to see some of the bigger rookies. We got a lot of the wide receivers out of the way, which is nice. We're also still doing auto. If you were in the first break, you could you saw that we were shorted in auto in lieu of Panini points, which I'm still a little bitter about. There's a Laviska Shenault emergent. Ooh, this is nice. Donovan Peoples-Jones, blue ice at a 99 for the Browns. Browns and Matt Hamilton. I know, Matt, you were trying to trade those away, but that is a really good looking card. Those blue ice, the ice cards are just gorgeous. They are gorgeous. You're right, Kenny. Geno is a Bengal. I'm sorry. I was thinking. Who was I thinking? Who did we just trade away because he was a locker room nightmare? Richard Sherman. Oh, next hit. Oh, right behind it's even better. Julian Okwara, silver auto for the Detroit Lions. Julian Okwara, silver auto for the Detroit Lions, going to Charles Kingsley. Nice hit, Charles. And then the next card, which we'll get up on a stand, is the Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, base Prizm. Gorgeous card. Absolutely gorgeous. And his surgery went well, so we know he's going to make a full recovery. Carlos Dunlap, that's right, sorry. We know he's going to make a full recovery, and we're very excited about his prospects. So, see if we can't pull some color of Burrow. First Burrow going to Parker Wilson. Derek Brown, Ingram, Kyle Fuller, Justin Simmons. Little stack left in box 1. Aaron Donald, O.J. Howard, Thielen, Ezekiel Elliott insert, and here we go, Honey Badger. Honey Badger orange, Tyrann Mathieu, orange to the Chiefs. The orange parallel is numbered to 249, and that card is going to the Chiefs. I should know this, Matt Hamilton, always Matt Hamilton. Nice hit, Matt. Get that in our color pile. Gordon, McKinney, Fitzpatrick, Slayton, Anthony Harris, Hype, Nick Chubb, Trey Flowers, purple. Trey Flowers, purple, and the purple is numbered to 125. I had asked, my dad's sitting in the other room here outside of the studio, and I had asked him what the 125 was. So if you're watching and can tell me what the 125 parallel is, I'd love to know it because it's not on my list as a hobby parallel. Isaiah Simmons and Duvernay. Okay, that was box 1. Get these other rookies here sleeved up. We'll move into box number 2. What do you guys think? Have you watched a lot of Prizm so far? You like the product? I gotta tell you, holding them in my hand and looking at the cards, the quality is great. From a grading perspective, which is what I'm looking at a product like this. Seeing some, the surfaces seem to have been pretty good so far. The centering, I think, is going to be the biggest challenge with these cards. Whenever they go with a full frame like they've done here, it's really difficult to get it, nicely centered. And so, that's one of the challenges I think that we're going to have when we go to grade these. But, never know. I've not seen one of the color glass cards get pulled yet. And I really want to see those. The color glass cards are the cards that are in the break image. And they're just, gorgeous. They're supposed to be really, really short printed. Anything is better than Mosaic quality. The surfaces on Mosaic were pretty tough, Devontae. They were tough to watch. I will tell you, though, I just well, if you guys know, I'm a big Burrow fan, obviously. And I submitted off a ton to grade in hopes that I'd get him back before the end of the season, not knowing he would bust his knee. I actually submitted about, I think it was 43 cards, mostly Mosaic. I'll open them live when they come in. They should be here next week sometime. When they come in, I'll live stream it and talk to you guys about what I did and how I thought about it. But it was pretty impressive. We got about a 57% gem rate on Mosaic, which is kind of unheard of. And of that, none of them graded below a 9. So pretty excited about that as well. So they obviously weren't all 10s, or weren't as many 10s as I had hoped, but can't complain when you don't get any 8s. So now I just got to determine if I'm going to wait for him to come back or if I'm just going to sell what I can now, because it looks like his prices actually aren't, they're down a little bit, but they're not down like crazy right now. And a lot of the Mosaic down I think has been driven by just the fact that Prizm's out now. Devontae, I sub with PSA, and actually this group also offers, we work closely with a bulk submission company called Jim Mint, and I work closely with him so that, if you break with us, or if you have some of your collection and you don't want to sub it yourself, we can sub cards immediately after we break, and then, we can get them out the door for you. Doug, your local card shop opened a bunch of Prizm and saw a lot of roller lines. I've not seen a ton of roller lines yet, but I have been watching. I've seen a couple, and they show up like in the light a little. There's a little print line on that one. We're not going to analyze every card. We'd be here all night, but I definitely know what you're talking about. Marvin Jones Jr., Kittle, Chris Carson, Chris Goodwin. All right, our first color hit here. Grant Delpit for the Browns. Browns are getting all kinds of color. This is another one of those purples numbered to 125 that we don't know what it is. But I also think, I was going to say most of the purples are in their college jersey, but this one is the only one. So I take that back. I take that back. Doug, was it as bad as selling essentially a $1,000 hobby box and putting Panini points in there for an auto? Because I think I'm going to send them an email about that, because I think that's probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Don't get me wrong, Panini points have some value, but my goodness. Marlon Davidson, orange to the Falcons. Mosaic was awful between surface and hairy edges. Yeah, 10s. You're right. You're right, RJ. They're definitely tough to come by. But I got quite a few. Like I said, I'll open them live when they get here, and I'll show you kind of how we approach them. There we go. Jordan Love. It's the first one of him I've seen. Jordan Love to the Packers. Packers are going to Matt Hamilton. Nice hit, Matt. Get Jordan up on the showcase there. Might be a while before he gets to play. All right. Keep going here. CJ Mosley. Gordon, Sanders, Tardif, Burns, right? There's a Tom Brady base. Kenny Clark, Jonathan Taylor, rookie card. Raekwon Davis, Hyper. That is going to the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins in this break are going to Anthony De La Cerda. Nice hit, Anthony. I love the Hyper cards. They're just gorgeous. Arnett. Ooh, base Jonathan Taylor. Kind of like that. Got the Emergent and the base. Dunlap. Preston Williams. Champ Bailey. Matthew Stafford. Calvin Ridley. And Deebo Samuel. You got a PSA 10 Chase Young that you looked at under a 10 times loop, and I have no clue how it got a 10. Yeah. I'll tell you, RJ, there's a lot of times that I get grades and I'm like, this was not a 10. I didn't even want it to be a 10. Yeah. And Devontae, I agree, man. The combine stuff is I think the worst. The college stuff I can get around a little bit, but I think a lot of that had to do with just the COVID schedule this year. It was just so hard to get photos of everybody playing in their new uniforms, and so I think that caused some issues. But I agree, I'm not a huge fan of it either. And you typically want it to, you typically don't want the college stuff, but I wonder if that changes anything. All right, Jerry Rice, McFarland Jr., Grant Delpit, N'Keal Harry, Theismann, Bosa, Brown, Amos, Chandler Jones, DK Metcalf. All right, what's our next hit here? AJ Epinzia. That's a tough word to say. It's going to the Bills. The Bills are going to Doug Hank. Doug Hank, you got this one's numbered to 75. It's a nice hit. Yeah, no preseason. You're right. Made it really tough to get the photos this year. All right, Trayvon Diggs, Okuda, Kid Reporter, Tre'Davious White, Roethlisberger, Sean Lee, Damian Williams, Mike Evans. All right, let's keep going. Looks like our next hit is probably one of our autos. Here it is. James Proche. James Proche Red Wave Auto. That is numbered out of 149 for the Baltimore Ravens. And the Ravens are going to Jim Gohannigan. Nice hit, Jim. Get that up on the showcase there. Red Autos. Tyler Johnson. Peyton Manning. All right. Next one. Raekwon Davis to the Miami Dolphins. It's a silver. Dolphins are going to Anthony De La Cerda. Rookie silvers are always a good thing. And the next blue wave here, Devin Bush for the Steelers. And that is numbered out of 199. Devin Bush blue wave. Nice hit to Joe Martella. All right. Marlon Davidson. We still got about half a box here left to go. And then we got a whole other box that we still got to open. So we are marching right along. Jacob Eason, Jordan Brooks, Lamar Jackson, Warren Moon, Kyler, Dante Culpepper. Ooh! All right. There we go. There's some of the big hits we're looking for. C.D. Lamb, Auto Silver. And that is perfectly centered. That is a gorgeous looking card. CeeDee Lamb, auto silver to the Cowboys. Cowboys going to Jeff Gloker. Nice hit, Jeff. That's a big pull right there. I'm going to get that on our hit king so far. That is a nice hit right there. All right. Keep going here. See what else we can pull. Lynn Bowden Jr., Tyrod Taylor, Sterling, Nick Bosa, Drew Brees, and then Honey Badger again. I think we've hit him a couple times in color. This one's red. Red going to Matt Hamilton. Matt, you're on your way to the rainbow. Pretty sure we got him in the orange as well. But the red is numbered to 149. So let's get some of these other rookies sleeved up here. I just love those Brilliance inserts, so I'm sleeving them. Lynn Bowden Jr., Kyler second year. How do you get dibs on these cards? So Andy, what we do is we're a case break group. So what we do is we list different listings on our Facebook page. Like right now we have one listed that is a 2-box random team. Before the break, you claim your spots on the listing. You pay for your spots, and then we either random them off, or in this case, the individuals picked their teams. And then once everybody's paid up and we're ready to go, we schedule a time and we go live and we open them, and then we ship everything to you within 3 business days. So that everything comes to you pretty tight and quick, and we do that because we treat your cards like they're our own, and we want you guys to really have all the quality and everything that you're looking for. So no, we have not had any Washington or Minnesota hits yet, Alex. We have not. We still got another box, about halfway through box 2. So not quite any hits yet for those 2 teams. In fact, we've actually opened up, this is our 4th box that we've opened so far, and I've not seen a Chase Young yet. So, all right, let's keep going here. J.K. Dobbins, Anley, Marquise Brown, Bradley Chubb, Lane Johnson, Josh Jacobs, Donald Driver, Miles Boykins. Miles Boykin, gold. Gold number to 10. Miles Boykin, gold number to 10, going to the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens are going to Jim Gohannigan. Nice hit, Jim. And Alex, don't worry, buddy. We record everything, so it will be listed immediately after this. So don't worry that you're not. I'm gonna get that Miles Boykin up on that. It's a number to 10. That's a good hit. Sorry, it'll be listed after this live, so you'll be able to go back and watch it. You're right, Anthony. People are going crazy for Prizm, but doesn't surprise me at all. This is the first big-time release that we've seen, since the COVID kind of increased a lot of the viewership around the hobby. So it doesn't surprise me at all if people are going nuts for it. All right, KJ Wright silver and a Willie Gay Jr. blue wave. And that's to 199. That's going to Matt Hamilton. You got a lot of color. A lot of rookies. Still looking for Tua and Herbert, though, so let's see if we can't pull them. Gilmore, Haskins, Austin. Teddy Bridgewater, orange. Teddy Bridgewater, orange. Orange are numbered to 249. That's going to the Carolina Panthers. We pulled a retail Herbert card and sold it within an hour for $250. Yeah. But if you, Anthony, if you look, I wrote a blog post about this before this came out. If you're interested in just quick flipping, you can get these cards listed, sell them, and in about 2 or 3 weeks the prices will come down. The reason they're so high right now is because people want to have the first cards, and they want to have the first cards for grading. So they're willing to pay a premium to get them out so that they can sell the first PSA 10. And the first PSA 10 is going to go for an incredible premium. I actually used some charts from a software I subscribe to in that blog post that shows you what happened with Mosaic, and I expect it will happen with Prizm as well. So, okay, that does it for box 2. We're now on box 3. We still need, some Tua. We need some Herbert. We need some Hurts for Doug's PC. So, we need some stuff. We got nothing in there. All right. Yeah, already coming down. Prices dropped from 400 to 200. Yeah, and they will. I'm guessing Burrow's base card ungraded will probably land, my guess, in about the $50 to $60 range. Kind of what I would think. And I think his injury obviously hurt a little bit of that. But it's been a rough week, Anthony. Yeah, there's a lot of big releases. We got some other big stuff coming in. So we got Prizm now, and then I'm excited about Allen and Ginter Chrome. That comes in next week. I think it released today, but our case shipped today, which means it should be here Monday or Tuesday. We got some more Topps Chrome Black. We obviously have the rest of this case. So lots of fun breaking coming up because we are locked on some of the newest releases and excited to share those with all you guys. All right, so we're going to enter into box number 3 here and see what we can pull. So far, the showcase looks pretty good. I'm really excited about that CeeDee Lamb Silver Auto. That's a huge card. Huge card. I'd be interested to see if anybody's sold one of those yet, because I bet you could probably get that into almost $1,000. Back breaking into January. No worries, Anthony. We'll be around for sure. We got a lot of fun stuff coming. I'm waiting. I got a couple grading orders coming back, and then I am going to be really happy once they do. One of them is all that Mosaic. One of them, unfortunately, is a ton. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on when I get it back, is about 17 or 18 Lamar Jackson rookies. All right. So, box number 3. Let's see what we can do. And then at the end of this break, I'm going to random off both of the $75 PSA submissions that we offered up to everybody for filling these on release day. So, all right, good luck, everybody. Box 3, let's see what we got. David Johnson, Harrison Smith, Zerline. All right, first color, Jeff Okudah. Okudah orange for the Detroit Lions. The Lions are going to Charles Kingsley. Nice hit, Charles. And then immediately behind it, we've got a Jacob Eason base. It's the second or third one of him, I think. I'm gonna organize our showcase and everything before we do a recap of this one. Artifacts Golf in March. Yeah, Michael, we will definitely get our hands on some of that for sure, because I think that would be really, really fun. There's Mahomes base, Woodson, Rodgers, Medua, Lynn Bowden Jr., Namath, Prescott. Okay. All right. Ricky Jackson, Josh Reynolds, Vic, Montana, Cam Akers Emergent, Keelan Cole, Blue Wave, going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars going to R.J. Sargent. Trayvon Diggs and another Okuda, not color this time. Sorry. Get those two sleeved up. Edelman, Kenny Stills, Galladay, Noah Fant, Carson Wentz, Russell Wilson, Joe Thomas for the Browns, Hyper to Matt Hamilton. The Browns got a lot of color in this break for a team that wanted to be traded away. Matt, I think you did okay. Tyler Johnson, Terrell Lewis, Joe Thomas, Aaron Rodgers. Give me a second. I'm going to sleeve these guys up. Guys in a sleeve for everybody. Lynn Bowden Jr. Okuda and Trayvon Diggs. Oops. Alright, here we go. Next little stack here. Gronk, Donald Driver, Todd Gurley, Drew Brees. Whoo! Okay, this is a brilliance, but it kind of looks like a superfractor, and it's 1 of 5. Damian Williams, 1 of 5. Brilliance card for the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are going to Matt Hamilton. Nice hit, Matt. That is gorgeous. Holy cow, that is gorgeous. We're going to get that on the showcase for sure. That is, man, that is beautiful. We're going to take down Miles. We're going to put him right there. 1 of 5. Unbelievable. And the next card right after it is a purple J.K. Dobbins for the Ravens to 125. And the Ravens are going to Jim Gohangan. I said, Jim? 1 of 5. Yeah, I mean, if we pulled a 1-on-1 out of Prizm, I'd be pumped, beyond pumped. Cool Komet, Jordan Love. It's 2 loves. That's nice. Alshon Jeffrey, Keenan Allen. All right. Next hit here, Kenny Moore. Silver for the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are going to Jim Gohangan. And then we got a Kenny Clark for the Green Bay Packers at a 75. Green scope. Packers are going to Matt Hamilton. Matt, you're having a heck of a break, man. Couple Jordan Loves, a 1 of 5. I mean, I can't think of a better great break for you, my friend. I cannot think of a better break. All right. We got a couple more cards here. Okay. With the Jordan Love in a case. Got a little bit of a stack left. Here we go. Get that in focus. Curtis Martin. Nick Chubb. Eddie Jackson, Blue Wave for the Bears. Bears are going to Dylan Anstett. Dylan, you got some nice color as well coming your way. We got Zach Vaughn, Michael Warren II, Travis Kelce. All right, we have a redemption. So redemptions are interesting. Let's see if we got something to make this fun. I don't have blanks. I need blanks. So we're going to go like this. What do we get? Panini Prizm 2019 Rookie Autographs, Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. The Vikings are going to Derek Simon. Nice hit, Derek. I'd rather have the redemption than the points. I know the redemptions take a little bit of time, but I'll tell you, once they come in, they're pretty exciting. Because sometimes you forget that you even have them out there, and you're like, oh, wait. And then they come in, and you're like, oh, this is awesome. Denzel Ward. Devin White. Tyler Higbee. Jared. Yeah, Anthony, I'll tell you, the redemptions mean that they didn't get the cards back in time to get them into inserting. And so when they do that, he'll be a redemption in the entire product. All right. Russell Wilson. Dexter Lawrence. Hyper. Going to the Giants. Giants are going to Jim Gohannigan. Okay. DeAndre Swift, AJ Green, Keelan Boss. Okay. Damon Arnett, auto, silver auto. So we got an extra auto in this box, I think. Damon Arnett, silver auto to the Raiders. The Raiders are going to Derek Simon. Can we call Jim Gohannigan Jimmy G? I don't know. We'd have to ask him. I said Derek. Going to the Raiders. The normal turnaround on a redemption, it really depends. Because it depends on how long it takes them to get the... it depends on how long it takes them to get the cards back. Some players turn them around pretty quickly. Some players don't. And so I've had some out there for a really long time. All right, we got a little stack left, and then we will enter into our recap. Lamar Jackson. We got a Darren Waller red. Raiders were a happy random team. I usually get the Jags. I feel like whenever I'm in randoms, I always get the Jets. And the Jets hit a lot. You just don't like what you hit. Oh, Keyshawn Vaughn. Kean Williams. Renfro. Khalil Mack. Amari Cooper. Dalvin Cook. Jared Goff. All right, this is a nice card right here. Travis Kelce Silver. Look at that. Gorgeous. Travis Kelce Silver. So the Chiefs had a heck of a break. You got a Travis Kelce Silver. You got an out of 5 Damian Williams. I mean, this is an awesome break for Mr. Matt Hamilton. Get that over in the color pile. And then we got a Brian Bosworth Blue Ice for the Seattle Seahawks. Bosworth Blue Ice. Seahawks going to Nick Buono. And the Blue Ice is numbered to 99. This is number 2 out of 99. So you can see that, yeah. There we go. A couple more cards. AJ Terrell and Juan Jennings. All right. I will get some things sleeved up. We'll go through a recap. And we will go into a recap. Here we go. Brian Edwards. Van Jefferson. Warren. All right. Keyshawn. Go on. And go bigger, go home, Lamar. All right. Give me a second to get organized here for this recap, and then I'm going to go live and run 2 randoms. So. Hey Jeff, I'm more than happy to take that CeeDee Lamb and send it PSA 10 day. I think it's absolutely clean. So I've got an order that needs to go out on Monday as well. So more than happy to include it, and I'll PM you offline on that. It's a good call, and I think with PSA 10, it's with 10 day, it's moving right on. I mean, all of PSA is backed up, but it's pretty much on time. So. With respect to the 10-day service. Okay, I'm just trying to get this organized so I can get you guys a legitimate recap here. All right, here we go on the recap. So, first thing we got is some color inserts, gorgeous color inserts, and then base Russell Wilson. Then we've got all of these are base rookies that will get either sleeved or case. So we got those. This stack is all rookie color. So you got a Donovan Peoples-Jones, Blue Ice, Raekwon Davis, AJ. Raekwon Davis again, Hyper. So you got a silver and a Hyper of Raekwon. Davidson, you got Grant Delpit. Kuda, J.K. Dobbins, Rookie Purple. Damon Arnett for the Raiders. Claypool, Higgins, Laviska Shenault, Jonathan Taylor, Duvernay, Akers, Dobbins Base, Eason, Jordan Love, Lynn Bowden, Van Jefferson, and Brian Edwards. From there, we got Brilliance, Hunter Henry, Bosworth, Travis Kelce Silver, Lamb. These are all color of players. Because Miles Boykin Gold out of 10 is number 2 out of 10. It's kind of cool. Keenan Allen, Bridgewater. Just some really great looking color and base of some of the vets that are good looking. All right, and then from there we got our showcase. So honorable mention for the showcase is the Justin Jefferson rookie auto. We got, we'll save him for the last, Okwara silver auto. We got the Damian Williams out of 5 Brilliance. Gorgeous card. We got a Joe Burrow base. It's clean too. Looks really nice. Left to right centering is a little off, but not terrible. And the Bengals are going to Parker Wilson. We got Henry Ruggs III. This is a gorgeous card. Green out of 75 is the green scope. We ended up with 2 Jordan Loves. So he's on the showcase with 2 of those. We got James Proche, red auto at a 149. And then the Hit King hit of the break is the CeeDee Lamb gorgeous. We got the base. And then this gorgeous CeeDee Lamb silver auto. Absolutely incredible. Guys, I hope you guys are enjoying Prizm as much as I am. Absolutely incredible to spend the evening breaking with you. We have one listed now 2-box random team, $80 a team, or $83 a team, pretty close. Buy 3, get $5 off. Really excited about it, and thanks again for the fills. I'm going to go right now into randoming off the PSA grading sub fees. We gave away 2 $75 PSA submissions as a way to thank people for filling these up. So I'm going to go ahead and run those right now. I'm going to call this one PSA $75, $75 grading giveaway Prizm break number 1. Okay, break number 1 is this 3-box pick your team. This was the first break that we filled. I'm going to go ahead and do this one now. Copy this into the window over here. And so with that, you got Dylan on top. You got Anthony DeLacerda on the bottom. Dylan and Anthony. We're going to roll the dice. 4 or higher here at Hitseekers. We got 8 rounds. Good luck, everybody. Get this going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dougie Freeman is the winner of this PSA submission for break number 1. And so let me go ahead and do a new giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight Dougie Freeman's name here. Where is he? Where? Oh, right here for the Bucks. We'll go ahead and go back. There we go. Font. We'll just go ahead and highlight that yellow. Okay, fantastic. Let's move on to number 2. We'll do a new giveaway. We'll call it 2020. We'll call it PSA Prizm Break, and we'll call this one number 2. Oops. Okay, we got Travis Queen on top, Alex Reed on the bottom. Alex and Travis. Gonna roll the dice again. 7 rounds. Good luck. Begin the giveaway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Jim Gohannigan is the winner of the PSA sub on the break number 2. So again, thank you guys all for jumping in. We got more. We've got more to list, more fun to have on Prizm. I'm excited about these breaks. We've pulled some really great cards. Thanks for all you guys do, and we will talk soon. Have a great evening, everyone.